Orange County firefighters are bracing for the return of Santa Ana winds tomorrow as they try to bring full containment to the Santiago fire that's been burning for 12 days. Tony Valdez is live at Camp Silverado, the unofficial evacuation center for many of that canyon's residents. Tony?
Santiago fire still 90% contained, and there are so many frustrated people here, some of them shouting in the background. A lot of them tell us that they think the Orange County Fire Authority has invented a new calendar specifically for evacuees who want to know when they go home or when they're going to be going home, the days of the week: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and someday.
They working?
No.
More than the food, more than the clothing, it's this sign offering free hugs that describes the mood among these evacuees from Silverado Canyon as they close in on the 2-week mark since they last saw their homes.
I've lost track of days. It feels like Groundhog Day. Every morning you get up and it's the same day, same thing again.
The Orange County Fire Authority posts new maps and new details about the fire every day, but they're not much consolation to the last of the people still evacuated because of the Santiago fire. And now there's the prospect of new Santa Ana winds arriving sometime tomorrow.
Well, it doesn't help anything. They said maybe we can come home Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Tuesday. We're hoping it was Sunday.
Yeah.
Maybe catch some football.
There's a certain camaraderie among the evacuees, so much so that people who've been allowed back into their homes in other canyons are stopping by to console the ones from Silverado.
We feel really bad for them. We come out, we bring the dogs out, we try to help out as much as we can. Just it's really lonely and boring for them sitting out here all the time.
There's still plenty of fire smoldering in trees, under brush, and even underground. Firefighters are worried that a new blast of Santa Ana wind could kick up those embers and fan them into round 2 of the Santiago fire.
They want to make sure that that doesn't happen. That's why they don't want us in there and watching it very, very close, because they know if we go in, they won't get us out again.
And across the bottom of your screen, the number to call if you know anything about the person who set this fire. 800 is the area code, 540-8282. Reporting live from the Santiago Hills, Tony Valdez, Fox 11 News.
Thank you, Leanne. Southern California is on fire watch this morning. Santa Ana winds are expected to kick up again today. It means another red flag alert. The return of these hot, dry winds is also bad news for evacuees. Eyewitness News reporter Shubha Ravindran joins us live from Santiago Hills, where scores of evacuees are still waiting to return home. Shubha.
Well, Giovanna, a lot of those evacuees are not too happy this morning. A lot of them have been camped out in this parking lot for almost 2 weeks now. They, of course, want to go home as soon as possible. But strong Santa Ana winds with gusts up to 40 miles per hour are expected to blow through this area over the weekend, which means it could be at least a few more days before these people can go home.
You like this, Dad?
No. I don't like any long sleeve shirts, really.
For the past 11 days, fire evacuees in this parking lot in Orange County have been rummaging through donations, passing the time, and living out of their cars.
I've been sleeping in my Toyota. Nice car, small back seat. It's more fun when we were kids.
People are angry. They're ready to riot. We were talking about running a roadblock because people have been here too long.
And now it looks like evacuees will have to be here even longer. The Santiago fire may be almost out, but strong Santa Ana winds are expected to gust through the area over the weekend, which means the 200 evacuees in Silverado Canyon, Black Star, and Baker will have to stay out of their homes indefinitely.
We came up with a new calendar. There's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and someday. You know, someday we're going to get back in.
Fire officials say another fierce windstorm could be devastating. Right now, the Santiago fire is 90% contained and is smoldering in a ridge just south of Silverado Canyon. Today, they're preparing to keep the blaze from blowing right into the canyon.
Just monitoring the weather, making sure we've been maintaining our aircraft assault, and last night we flew the area with infrared, identifying the hot spots. We're not as secure as we'd like to be, so that's going to be the concentration for today as the wind event comes in this evening.
And as for when these people can go home, officials say only time will tell.
Now, fire officials, of course, still looking for the person who started this Santiago fire. If you have any information, here's that arson tip line again, 1-800-540-8282. Now, fire officials expected the Santiago fire to be fully contained by Sunday, but of course that could change with that wind event this weekend. A red flag warning has been issued. It starts tonight and will last through Sunday night. Reporting live from Santiago Hills, Shubha Ravindran, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
The fire lines, making them more fire resistant, more resistant to rolling debris in the case of Silverado Canyon, as well as mopping up into what we call the black and cooling off the hot spots within the black area.
Authorities say several hundred houses remain threatened. The fire keeping residents from returning to Baker, Silverado, and Black Star Canyons. Many continue to camp out in a shopping mall parking lot, some anxious about the winds that are expected.
We're nervous about it. Yeah, I mean, if those embers flare up and make their way down canyon, then it's going to be very tense.
So while firefighters prepare for the Santa Ana winds, authorities continue to search for the arsonist. If you have information, call the arson tip line at 1-800-540-8282. Reporting live from Irvine Regional Park, Eileen Frere, ABC 7 Eyewitness News. Fire keeping residents from returning to Baker, Silverado, and Black Star Canyons. Many continue to camp out in a shopping mall parking lot in Orange.
I'm worried. Gotta be worried. You know, nature, God, something, you know, who knows what's going to happen.
So everyone's certainly hoping for the best. In the meantime, authorities are searching for the arsonist responsible for the Santiago fire. If you have any information at all, call the Orange County Fire Authority arson tip line at 1-800-540-8282. Reporting live from Irvine Regional Park, Eileen Frere, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Eileen, thank you.
Could we be in for a repeat of the Southern California firestorm? The Santa Ana winds are gusting again, increasing the fire danger, but the state says it has its air cavalry ready this time to stop the threat. Hello, I'm Mark Brown.
I'm Michelle Tuzzi. We have live team coverage of the return of the winds and the increased fire danger. Elsa Ramon is in Upland with a look at the conditions there. Garth Kemp has the red flag forecast, but we begin with Eyewitness News reporter Robert Olguin live at the evacuees camp in the city of Orange. Robert?
Mark, Michelle, this camp was supposed to be a temporary solution to an emergency situation, but here we are almost 2 weeks later, and dozens of evacuees continue to live out of this parking lot. Nerves are frayed, tempers are short, and with the Santa Ana winds expected to return, anxiety is running high. Mike Brown has an infant daughter, a business he runs out of his home, but for the past 12 days, his life has been in limbo.
Being outside of the home for this long with the baby is, for me, it's challenging because it's, you know, we're out of our element. What are we going to do?
Without any relatives in California, the Brown family has come to rely on their neighbors. Bonds formed in the parking lot of this shopping center.
It's been a trying time, so I've found, you know, initially it was like you're on your own, but, you know, you come to the camp here, and you know, everybody's in the same boat.
Many of the evacuees have grown weary of reporters asking questions and frustrated with the fact that authorities won't let them return to their Silverado Canyon homes. But some try to keep the mood light.
Ain't that good?
Music soothes some frayed nerves at Camp Silverado. This group of Canyon residents has written a song about the Santiago fire.
On a scale of 1 to 10, we're like at a 1 as compared to Katrina. And now I really understand what they went through, and unbelievable.
Just a few miles away from camp, the Santiago fire continues to burn, threatening more than 200 homes. The National Weather Service issued a red flag warning for this weekend. The strong winds and low humidity creating critical fire conditions. Today, Governor Schwarzenegger praised the efforts of firefighters and said the state is well prepared for any fires that might break out this weekend.
We all know that there could be winds that are picking up again, you know, strong winds, and we want to be 100% ready for action.
Firefighters have created a 39-mile ring around the fire, but it is still not fully contained. Barring any major wind event or anything unforeseen, they are expecting full containment by Sunday. Reporting live in the city of Orange, Robert Olguin, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Robert.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Linda Alvarez.
And I'm Glenn Walker. Our top story here at 8 o'clock. Almost 2 weeks after the Santiago fire began, the last evacuees finally get to go home tonight, but fire crews remain on the defensive after high winds trigger flare-ups. KCAL 9's Lonnie Rivera has the latest now from Orange County.
14 days and countless hours of hard work to fight flames. Displaced residents from Silverado, Blackstone, and Baker Canyon got good news. They're going home.
Today we predicted the worst, and now we heard the best, so it's great.
Danny and Denise Ader have joined close to 3,000 other people evacuated from 700 homes for 2 weeks.
And that's what I'm here to tell you today. You can go home.
The Aders are so happy to hear the Santa Ana winds are not expected to be a threat again.
This was a surprise to us to find out we're going to go home.
Everything around our canyon burned except for our house, so we're very blessed. We've been praying, our church has been praying.
The good news comes with a warning given the ongoing effort to contain nearby fires.
You're going to see fire engines going up and down the canyon road. There are a number of, in a rigorous effort with the county to chip and remove debris from the stream beds, and so we need your cooperation.
We're just excited to get the news to go home.
Returning residents were given fire safety tips with emergency numbers and information about possible mudslides. In Orange, Lonnie Rivera, KCAL 9 News.